This video is sponsored by Fiverr.
There he goes into the shrine of the silver monkey. He goes after the head.
One of my favorite subgenres of video games, the TV show or movie tie-in video game. I swear to God, every single piece of media and pop culture had its own video game in the early 2000s. Hell, even earlier when you look at E.T. for the Atari, with some of my favorites being Brother Bear, Phil of the Future, and of course, Kim Possible 2, which I played way back when I spent 48 hours playing only the Game Boy Advance, which was a good time, so definitely check that out. But these games were amazing ways to promote these franchises. I mean, if you love Sabrina the Teenage Witch or Danny Phantom, then why wouldn't you pick up the game from that back section of Walmart? Plus, if the game does well, of course they'll make more. And I'm sure it probably made it a whole lot easier for parents to pick out a game for their kid's birthday.
You know, she does love silly bands.
Now, these games are historically bad. I mean, they are not unplayable by any means, just a lot of them were very basic or reskinned side-scrollers, and some of them were even like really hard, so you don't even make it past the first level. Now, this has become a dying breed of game, and no one really knows the exact reason why, but I'd say we mainly started to see a decrease with the introduction of the smartphone and mobile apps, and really the video game industry being run by video game franchises. Like, unfortunately, let's be honest, I don't think Stuart Little 2 was going to make the cut for Game of the Year that year. But I've really wanted to bring this genre back. Like, what about the shows that didn't get games? What would those look like? Now, I don't know how to make a Game Boy game, though I'm sure one day I may try my hand at that, but that's where today's video sponsor comes in, Fiverr. Fiverr is an online marketplace where freelancers can sell their services to individuals or businesses, whether that is help in marketing, programming, graphic design. Fiverr really does have everything. I've actually used Fiverr in the past to help me develop graphics for t-shirts, I've hired artists to make music, and I've even had some freelancers edit these videos when I don't have the time. And the process is super easy and the prices can be super affordable. So check out Fiverr in the description and let's use it today to make a Game Boy game. Hop onto their website, and here we are, and you can see all the stuff that's actually suggested to me. But whenever I start a new project, I usually just start by researching some of what's available in that category. So in this case, if we want to make a game, then let's just start by searching mobile game, if I can spell it. And you can see we have tons and tons of options to choose from. Now, making a game is pretty intense and I would assume requires a very specific set of skills, so I would also assume that the prices are going to reflect that. Though looking around, you can see that you can get some as low as $35 or even $30 over here. So let's click on that first one I saw, and you can see it gives you a lot more information about the gig itself and what the freelancer does. You can scroll through reviews, or if this one's not to your liking, then we can go back and let's click on another one, like this one for $55. I will develop 3D PC and mobile games in Unity game development. And again, gives you all the information and has the customer reviews at the bottom. Fiverr will also show you Fiverr's choice results, which is based on listings and freelancers that have good ratings and reviews. And then they will also show you listings from Fiverr Pros, which are more experienced freelancers that are vetted by Fiverr. But I suggest really taking the time to figure out which freelancer you want to work with, and you can even message the sellers in advance to clarify any details. Now for us, I'm not really looking for a straight up mobile game, so let's bluntly just type in Game Boy game and see what comes up. And here are the options it gave us. So we have some people that actually make Game Boy games, we have some people that design artwork for it, some that make music, which I will be honest and say that I'm recording this section of the video after the fact, and there are a lot more freelancers offering this kind of service than there was when I first started this project, which really goes to show you that freelancers are constantly signing up. So fret not, you will get what you're looking for. I ended up going with this seller, Mikey Zonek. I hope I'm saying that right, but I doubt it. But they are selling their work for $5, which is insane. Now, I know exchange rates can be different and all that, but $5 for a Game Boy game, that is just too worth it. But I will tell you right now that I am not going to be paying $5 for this. Being a freelancer myself, I know how much time and effort goes into these types of things, and Fiverr is paying, so I offered the seller $85 to make me a very simple one-stage game, and while he was very thrown off by the drastic uptick in price, he agreed. Alright, now we have our game developer. Now we just need, well, a concept, I guess. Now, if we are going the tie-in game route, I guess let's think of some shows that don't have Game Boy games. We've got Roly Poly Oly? No. As Told by Ginger? No. Animorphs? Oh wait, that actually had one. I mean, none of the Nickelodeon game shows had a Game Boy game. And while maybe we could go for a more trivia-based game like Slime Time Live, I think we've had enough slime for a little while. But Legends of the Hidden Temple? That show opens up a world of opportunity for games. When I was initially thinking about it, the first thing that came to mind was having the main character of this game go through the temple maze that the final contestants go through at the end of each show. But I imagine that is a lot of time to develop the game mechanics, stages and rules, and designs of each room. So I decided to hone in on one of the rooms in that maze, the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, once you enter, you need to put together the legendary Silver Monkey. It's in 3 pieces, and you have to put it together in the right order: bottom, middle, top, in order to unlock the next room. I feel like there are a lot of different approaches I could take to this one, but something came right to mind when I decided to go in this direction. Do you remember this game? This is 625 Sandwich Stacker, which was a Disney online game for Lilo and Stitch the series. I freaking loved this game, and you can actually still play it, which I'll link down below. But hopefully by watching some of this gameplay, you can see where I'm headed with this. The premise of this game is to build a sandwich as high as you can while also avoiding the gross ingredients. Though let's be honest, 625 would definitely still eat moldy ham and a fishbone. And the reason I think this is a great framework for our game is the simplicity of it, and the fact that it's a stacking game, and we are also essentially trying to emulate a stacking game. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You have your player at the bottom. There. Yep, they look great. And then the pieces of the monkey will start to fall from above. So we have monkey face there, monkey body here, and, well, that doesn't work. Okay, we got monkey torso, and then we have monkey butt and feet coming down. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. But essentially the player will have to catch all the monkey pieces in the right order. And then 625 Sandwich Stacker had lives, so let's just borrow that. So we got lives here. And then we'll also do like a time limit too. So like you get 60 seconds. And now I would say that this is a pretty perfect game already. I also wrote down a pretty detailed description of what I was looking for, and before we even started together, I actually gave him this chicken scratch of notes for reference to see if he was actually interested in the project in the first place. So I just submitted all the requirements for our game, and now we wait. So here we are about a month later, which I'll be honest and say that I think I was expecting it to go a little bit quicker, but we did go through several rounds of feedback and whatnot. But I did get my first draft like a little over a week after I placed my order. But it's done. Let's check out the final product. Let's freaking go. Shout out to the boy. And let's freaking go. We are in. Welcome to Legends of the Hidden Temple. And I want to make it very clear that this is a fan-made game and has no affiliation with Nickelodeon or the show. Thank you. So it doesn't have any music, but it does have sound once the game gets going. If you hit A, you get the directions. So you need to collect the statue pieces in the right order, and you can see the statue pieces and what they'll look like in the game. And it shows you the order they need to be in, while also telling you that you have only 60 seconds. Okay, should we do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Aw, yeah, buddy. So there's our little guy at the bottom. Come on. Okay, I collected the wrong one right off the bat, but there's our bottom piece. We already got our first statue. Come on, pretty good, right? Pretty good. This is exactly what we were talking about. So like I wanted, I have the player at the bottom. You can see he's got a little helmet on. And on his shirt, if you look really closely, there are little lines on there for the blue barracudas, which I gotta give some credit for. And you just use the arrow keys or the D-pad to move back and forth, catching the pieces in the right order. And you can see on the side that it shows you your progress as you're going. And you can see just then that the entire screen shakes when you lose a life. Now, you don't have to catch every piece because obviously it's not gonna come down in the right order. You just have to look to see when the right pieces are coming. All right, here we go, here we go. Blue Barracudas. Blue Barracudas just made it to the end. We're going through the temple maze. We just made it to the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. We gotta build. We are already halfway through. We gotta get the head of the monkey in, and we got the head. Let's go to the next room, which is the shrine of the silver monkey. Let's build it again, and we gotta build it. Where's the middle piece? Where's the middle piece? Here it is, right here, and let's get the head. Let's get the head. We got 2 monkeys down. Let's get the other one. We made it to the next room, which is also the shrine of the silver monkey. Can we beat it? Can we beat our high score? We have just under 30 seconds left to win. Oh no, we got the bottom piece. Where's the middle coming? Where's the middle? Don't mess up now. We gotta build the monkey, build the monkey. We got 15 seconds left. 15 seconds, get it, get it, get it, get it. 10 more seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh God, 4, 3, 2, 1. A beat that high score. Let's go. Now, I am actually super impressed with how this turned out, especially given the time frame. Like, it's just the perfect proof of concept for what a Legends of the Hidden Temple tie-in game could look like. And because it's just a ROM, you can actually play this on your computer like I've been doing, or you can load it up on an emulation device, or you can flash it onto an actual Game Boy cartridge, which I did right here. And I had a label made to really bring this thing to life. And now I can play this game on an actual Game Boy. I'll actually put a link in the description so you can download the ROM and play it for yourself. I also wanted to give another shout out to Fiverr for providing the funds for this project, and I would really appreciate it if you would check out Fiverr at my affiliate link below. And I'll also link the listing for the seller I work with as well. This was my first time working with a game developer, and I am so happy someone was able to bring this show into some form of game. I definitely see myself making more of these games in the future based on nostalgic media and pop culture, specifically the ones that just didn't get their chance to shine. Just coming up with these ideas is so much fun, and I love to see it all come to life. Definitely leave a comment with a show that didn't get made into a game that should have, and as always, thanks for watching.